Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Uncle Tone's Divinations. This morning we are looking at the energy for you for January 17th, 2026. It's also a timeless reading, so if you feel guided to listen to this video at a later time, you still should be able to find some information, a message to help and guide you on your destiny's path. Let's start our ritual by lighting a second candle so that we temporarily anchor in your ancestors and spirit guides, so that they can join my ancestors and spirit guides to bring you this message that I hope will be positive, constructive, ameliorative. Very well. Let's see what's the message for you today. What's the energy? We are going to be using the Akashic tarot deck, doing a Celtic cross spread. So as always, remember to use your intuition and discernment. Remember that not every reading is your reading, so take what resonates and discard the rest. That being said, let's see. Let's start. Can we have a first card, please? Speak to us about the person of importance. Okay, thank you. The King of Roses. A very mature, masculine energy. An energy that understands his or her emotions fully. That understands, accepts, that can work with his or her emotions, that is ready to open his or her heart to the right person, to open a unconditionally loving heart, but that is also somebody that has the strength to take care of his or her own heart. So somebody that's able to put on boundaries when necessary. A masculine energy that's quite nurturing. So yeah. Under the deck you have the Akashic Records library, and mid deck the Four of Keys. Removing obstacles. So it seems that you have reached the emotional maturity that allows you to write a new chapter in your Akashic Records, or to open up a chapter that is already written, should I say, to take on this path that was blocked before, that you now have the maturity to unblock, to remove obstacles from this path. Yeah. To free yourself from an obstacle that kept you stuck. Wow. Karmic reunion under the Akashic library. Yeah, because the time is right for this spiritual union to take place in the physical. Yeah. Beautiful. There's such a longing in this energy. It's, wow, quite strong. Let's see now the second card, the obstacle or the challenge to overcome. We have a card, please, for the obstacle, the challenge to overcome. Thank you. The Seven of Scrolls. So, complexities in the applied work that you are doing. Yeah, the It's this energy where it's like the Seven of Pentacles. You still have to put in much work, even though you have not seen any results yet. Kind of rebuilding after a tower, rebuilding with new plans, with a new dream. Yeah. Building in the physical what is already built in the spiritual. Since it's linked to this divine union. You still have the Akashic records library under the deck, and the King of Keys mid deck. Yeah, you have to use your mind to see clearly how to manifest in the physical. Wow, the Arch of Alliance. Yeah. You have to see clearly how to manifest this construction, this path towards this divine union. Wow, Archangel Raphael. But you are highly protected and guided. You'll receive guidance more easily when you get out in nature, when you reconnect to the forces of the universe while you're in nature, while you are out and about. And there's this energy of taking some self-care, some time for yourself, for resourcing in nature. Let's see now with the third card, your conscious influences. Can we have a card, please, for the conscious influences? That's too many. Yeah, it's you calling me. Okay. Well, the Arch of Alliance. Yeah. You are aware, fully conscious of this dream you had while you were spiritually walking. Yeah. While you were dreaming a dream that felt more real than reality. You're aware that you have done the work, you have paid your dues, and you are feeling worthy to receive this divine union. You also know that you need to listen to the guidance that you receive from your ancestors, spirit guides, the angels from God, to listen to this guidance, to walk this narrow path towards this union. There's an energy here of temperance, of balance. We have the Two of Scrolls under the deck, two worlds. The Queen of Keys. We just saw the King of Keys before. Under the Queen of Keys, the Akashic Records Library. Under the Two of Scrolls, we still have Archangel Raphael. Yeah, I feel you are aware of this path, of this guidance that you need to listen to and to follow to reach this beautiful goal, to reach this beautiful gold. I see there's this those gold pieces on the table there. This lady is looking at the fire within, and there seems to be some form of celebration or festivities outside. Feels like you've been in a hermit mode, in a hermit phase of your life for some time now, but that you have found the treasure within. You are ready to bring this treasure outside, to shine in this other world that is outside of you. Yeah. You are guided to bring this treasure outside of yourself, to bring it and light up and celebrate with others. I feel this union that's written in the stars, that's written in your Akashic records, with this Queen of Keys, a very strong-minded feminine energy, an energy that is able to say what needs to be said, that is able to protect her heart. It's quite a fierce energy, actually. Quite strong, decisive, feminine energy. Very intelligent, very astute. Let's see now with the fourth card what you have in your subconscious roots. Can we have a card, please, for the subconscious roots? Thank you. The Ace of Scrolls. On track. Here you are receiving messages, or a message through your intuition, a message from your guides, from your ancestors, kind of a blueprint. You've still got the Akashic library under the deck. Now you have Archangel Michael mid-deck. Wow. The Ace of Roses under Archangel Michael. Archangel Raphael under the Akashic library. So you are very protected. Feels like there are angels surrounding you at all times, protecting you, guiding you. They are bringing you this intuitive message, or this intuitive feeling that the time has come to embark on this journey, to take actionable steps toward this dream, this goal. Towards feeling this wholeness, this secure feeling of unconditional love with this soulmate. This soulmate that is destined to unite with you in the physical. Let's see now with the fifth card what you had as a past energy. Can we have one card, please? Yeah, thank you. The King of Scrolls. So you've always been somebody that have a strong sense of self, of an ability, a talent to manifest in the physical anything that you needed or that was required of you to manifest, to create. The Ace of Roses under the deck, mid-deck, the King of Forces. Under the King of Forces, the Three of Scrolls, and under the Ace of Roses, the World's Light. Yeah, you always have been somebody that could manifest anything you wanted, and so you saw a way in the past, you planned some action that allowed you to change course towards this. There's the rainbow, it's like the Ten of Cups, towards this unconditional love, towards this emotional fulfillment, to, yeah, with the King of Forces, to bring some clarity from the spiritual into the physical in a very profound, spiritual and natural way. Yeah. To bring some clarity, some information or a message to help wake up a younger energy, a younger person, this soulmate, towards the fact that you were meant to be together. Yeah, the Tricartera. Under the Ace of Rose, the Muse. Under the King of Forces, in the air. Yeah, this information that you brought, or this message that you have given to this person, this soulmate, was kind of an invitation, a opened invitation to, not to force, but to invite. Yeah. Yeah. An invitation to awaken to this fact by herself or by himself. Kind of preparing the road, the path that you would follow together alongside one another, a path of ascension, a path of love, of true divine love. Let's see now, can we have a sixth card please for the future energy? We got the Delph's Oracle. Under the deck, the Ace of Keys, the Architect. Mid-deck, the Queen of Keys. Under the Queen of Keys, the Five of Scrolls, Diversity. Under the Ace of Keys, the World's Light. Also you have the Delph Oracle, that is the card number 1, and you have the Ace of Keys. 11 might have a special meaning. 11, since the Arch of Alliance, the Arc of Alliance is card number 11. So there's something about ones coming together, not becoming two, but yeah, walking alongside together, multiplying instead of adding. Those ones are not becoming a 2, they are becoming an 11, so they are multiplying their possibilities, their manifestation, their pathways, instead of just adding with one another. Yeah. That's this energy. Diversity with the Muse, the Queen of Keys with the 3 of Keys. That's with the Targetera and Ascension. Okay. Yeah. So in the future you will prophesize you will bring a prophecy to fruition. It's like there's a prophecy that's already been spoken on your life, but maybe before you were born or when you were young, so you were not aware of this prophecy. But in the future you will receive this same prophecy from your ancestors, spirit guides, from the angels, through your intuition, and so you will speak this prophecy into existence for the second time, but for the first time for yourself. Bringing this blueprint to fully awaken this Queen of Keys, this soulmate of yours, so that she can choose to follow your love, into a loving, loyal, reciprocal relationship. Yeah. Let's see now with the 7th card what you have as an attitude. Oh, it's been a while, I haven't seen this one. Uriel and the Sphinx. See, I sense longing in the beginning. Here is the nostalgia linked to this longing, the hidden part of this energy of longing. It's like you are in this attitude where you are asking the divine, praying, asking to get some information about the divine, from the divine, about this divine love. You're kind of doing the prayer, the word, the communication with the divine, with the spiritual world, asking for this information, for this prophecy, to receive it. You are this earth angel that feels alone and lonely, that feels like you've been apart from this soulmate for so many lifetimes. Yeah, it feels like the last time that you both encountered one another was in ancient Egypt. Yeah, so 3,000 years ago or more. Well, even more, the Sphinx has his whole head. What's mid-deck? The Four of Forces, Spring and Fall. Under the Four of Forces, the Five of Scrolls. Under the... ah, yeah, you have the Eight of Keys under the deck. The Master, the Teacher. Under the Eight of Keys, you've got the Queen of Forces. Yeah. Feels like you are asking this spiritual prayer to the divine, saying that you have been doing the work, guiding others, showing the way for so long. Feels like you have been redeeming yourself by helping younger souls to grow, to learn. You've been helping younger souls to find the path within, to find their soul's truth, to find their identity by going inwards, by looking at the hidden, the spiritual energies that are within us. You're asking the divine. You're kind of saying, well, I've been patient, I can still be patient, but can I get some information, some message, kind of to help me stay patient, to kind of to nourish the faith that you've had. To help you move from an energy where you feel this lack, this sorrow, this longing, this nostalgia, and to be able to renew your passion for life. Yeah. To reconnect to the energy within, of your inner garden, of your inner child that feels curious, joyous to see everything that's beautiful in creation. Yeah. To be able to see the correct path that leads to your muse, to your soulmate, to this loyal soulmate. Yeah. Let's see now with the 8th card, which you have in the environment. And we have 1 card piece for the environment. Oh, there it goes. The 5 of Scrolls. 3rd time or 4th time the charm is the charm here. Diversity. Yeah, seems like you kind of see it in your environment that there's a choice to be made. There's a possibility. There are actually many possibilities, many soul contracts that you could follow, that you could choose to take, but you're not longing for any soul contract. You're longing for this divine soulmate, this muse. Yeah, the 7 of Forces, equilibrium, balance. The 7 of Keys, Ascension. 77 might have a special meaning for you. Under the 7 of Keys, you've got the 4 of Forces, Spring and Fall. And under the 7 of Forces, the Ace of Keys, again, the Architect. Yeah. You're aware that you need to stay aligned with divine justice, with what is balanced for you and for others in this lifetime. Yeah. To listen to the divine, to stay balanced instead of looking at your ego and listening to your ego. Yeah. Well, you've been, since you were born, surrounded by energies and spirits that were loving, that were guiding you. That were bringing you clarity, true nature, so that you could follow this blueprint towards ascension. Yeah, by surfing the waves of the energies, the universe surrounding you. So that you could rebirth and receive all the abundance, all of what you have asked for in this prayer, so that you can receive this beautiful, abundant life with the soulmate. Yeah, so you are aware that not all paths lead to this divine soulmate, that in those 5 scrolls that you could choose to read and to sign, only one leads to the correct soulmate. Yeah. So you are in this energy, yeah, kind of waiting for this prophecy to arrive. You are waiting to make sure that you take the correct soul contract that will lead you to this overflow of beautiful emotions, of unconditional love. Yeah. Let's see now with a ninth card. Can we have please a ninth card for these hopes and fears? We have a ninth card, thank you, for the hopes and fears. Here we go. Queen of Forces. There's this energy here where you hope to, there's this energy of balance, but also of the muse under the deck. Yeah, this energy of balance, the Seven of Forces, balance, equilibrium. Under the Seven of Forces you still have the Four of Forces, spring and autumn. Under the muse you have the scribe. Yeah. So you hope to be able to illuminate what's hidden, to see beyond the veil of those different possibilities that are offered to you in your environment, those different relationships. You hope to be balanced enough so that you can see through the veil, see through what's hidden, to receive clarity regarding what was prophesied, what was written in your Akashic records regarding this muse, this soulmate. Yeah, so that you could feel like you are renewed, so that you can embark on a voyage. The Seven of Roses, Seven of Forces, a balanced path towards union with the Two of Forces, towards creating a family, a family tree. A balanced path that would would allow you to rewrite a chapter of your life where you felt like you were stuck, like you were kept away in this lifetime and in others from this divine soulmate. Let's see now with the 10th card what you have as a most probable final outcome. Thank you. You have the muse. You will have the muse. Six of Keys under the deck. Five of Roses mid deck, the garden. Five of Keys. Your wishes are granted. 55 might have a special meaning for you. Under the Six of Keys, initiation and Count Saint Germain. Yeah, well, you will receive this muse, this divine soulmate. You will be able to call this soulmate in by doing the work to shatter your ego, by doing the work to unstuck yourself from maybe some mistrust that's cast by your ego, some mistrust regarding relationships, some mistrust towards love. Wow, with the initiation of Count Saint-Germain, you have the Queen of Roses and the Six of Forces. Yeah. This calling in of a muse, of a soulmate that you are destined to do is a rite of passage. It is this work that you have to put in so that you can achieve this vision, this goal of union with this Queen of Roses, with this loving divine soulmate that will bring you both into equilibrium, into an overflow of love, of happiness, of reciprocity, of loyalty, that will be this wish granted, this abundance that will make you feel like you are born again. Yeah, it will make you feel like you are renewed, like an ascended master that has the ability to rebirth, to feel young again, to feel like everything is possible, like life is only starting. And all of this is possible because of your hard work, because of your resilience, your determination, your discipline, your faith and your trust in the divine. I have a question before we close this reading this morning. What's bugging me here is this muse energy. Is it you that has to bring information, a message, that has to sing this song to get your soulmate towards you? Or is it your soulmate that will reel you in? So can we have a message, an information? I didn't ask my question yet, so I'm just gonna look at it later. Can I have a card for this muse energy? If it's a positive card, it's this soulmate that is coming towards you, and if it is a negative card, it is you that must go towards this soulmate. Can I have a card, please? Thank you. Well, it's a positive card. The spiritual guide. Angel, wisdom, mentor, a positive person. So, a positive card. So, this soulmate will come towards you. You have winter, cold, rest, introspection. I feel that this is the energy in which you are right now, that you want to get out of. It's like you want to go from this winter energy to this spring energy that we saw so many times this morning in the reading. And you have a meetup, get together, opportunity for connection. So maybe this winter, if you are in the northern hemisphere, like I am, you are in the winter right now, so maybe this winter you will, not maybe, you will this winter receive an offer. There will be a meeting of energies that is guided, that is foretold, that is prophesied. Yeah, let's take a last card from the Moonology oracle, because there's this moon there, there's this moon there, there's this moon there, and there's only one sun. So let's see what the moon wants to, or tries to hide, or tries to keep in your subconscious. Let's try and see what this is. So what can the moon reveal us? Yeah, reveal to us. A new start is coming. New moon. Looks like a new moon. A crescent moon there. And under the deck, full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. And under the deck you have step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Yeah. Yeah, you have to stand ready to receive this union, to kind of wake up from this slumber, from this winter energy, from this sleep, this introspection. You have to stand ready to open up to life again, to open up to love, to open up to the divine messages, the divine guidance that you will receive, that you have prayed for. You have to stand ready to be strong, to work hard towards this dream until it comes to fruition, and even more when it is part of your life. It is a path that will require so much hard work, patience, strength, but that will bring also so much fulfillment, happiness, unconditional love. Feels like this longing energy will be hitting up the past, will be something to look in your memories in the future, and to have a hard time to understand why you were doubting, why you were having a problem or some problems. To be patient, to wait for this divine union. I feel like it's like a second life is about to be granted to you in this lifetime, a full rebirth. A beautiful path of ascension together with this divine soulmate. Yeah. So, this is the message we had for you this morning. I hope it has brought you some information, a message, guidance to help and guide you on your soul's destiny's path for your highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of all of creation. I thank you for your presence with me this morning. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.